Spreading that hate. What we gotta do. So, let's see what is. Alright, taking the damage. Keeping my single blue open for scary shenanigans. With 34 lands, you'd think that I would probably see another one, but like I said, unless you start an opening hand with some crazy good card draw right away, until you get Brago out, this deck doesn't really start doing anything super crazy cool. But it's turn 6, I'm still at 40 life. I mean, granted, Teferi's probably going to come out soon and something nuts. Wait, how is he casting a second one? Oh, he popped it. I see. I got real concerned for a minute there. Alright, we can hide this guy since he's not playing anymore. Alright. We are done with your turn, sir. I said we are done. There we go. So much blue on the board. Oh my god. Alright. Ho ho. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, create a blue human wizard. Then if you have 3 or more wizards, transform it, giving all your wizards bug powers. So cool. I need to get a paper one of them. I unfortunately pretty much missed all of Innistrad. So I've gotten to look at what I've gotten to look at when I search for certain cards, but for the most part I really haven't seen too much of it, which is kind of depressing. Oh man. Oh, this is such a cool card. As long as my life total is greater than or equal to my starting life total, which it is right now, creatures I control will have +1/+1. And then, whenever one or more of my creatures I control attack, I will gain life equal to the number of attacking creatures. So now it's just going to be swing time, which is fun. So we'll see if either of these blue gentlemen will let me take them to Pound Town. Phrasing. Alright, let's see. One of them's got to counter it. They gotta. I gotta counter it, dude. Don't be crazy. There you go. Yep. Oh, I get a birdie! Yay, more flyers. Swan songed. So funny. So funny. Alright, so he's got a wizard. I want to see what the token looks like for this. I've been kind of excited about it. Ugh. That is one creepy mamma jamma. Alright. But he's going to get to draw a card, discard a card, which is cool. I've got my beautiful bird. Look at that, so beautiful. Someone should write me an epic ballad about my bird token. Ugh, Teferi. I don't want to look at you and your angry, angry eyes. Alright, let's send some stuff over to attack. Alright, this dude's got flying now, so we are not going to attack him. So, sorry, Guildy. But my homies are coming for you. On the upside, the Gomazoa will be able to prevent any damage from the Dachshund of Perfection, which is good. That's why I've got him in there. What? Why are you... Okay, you better block it and then sack it. There you go. Fetch them lands. Alright, starting to get some people on Twitch, which is good. If you guys have any questions, anything at all, be happy to answer you. Feel free to subscribe. Also have, of course, as you can see on the bottom, my Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr, where I've got quite a bunch of different things that I offer to you guys. I do a lot of fun stuff. Try to keep everything pretty much family friendly, which is important, I think. But yeah, I'll talk about anything. First strike damage does nothing. Raptor damage does 2. And then we will F6 through my turn. Fog Bank. Oh man. Well, that's gonna be annoying. Man, I wish I could copy that. That'd be nice. Now, normally I could just tap my island and hit F8, but because we want to give the illusion that we have tricks, won't. That's why I'm letting things cycle through. Alright, so, ooh, that's a great card. Frantic Search. Just gonna get to draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards, and then untap 3 lands. So it's basically a free spell, which means he gets another wizard, which means this will be his 3rd wizard, and that sucker transforms, and now he's got big bug wizards, 3/2 flyers. So good. So good. QT is most definitely going to take this one until someone pulls a Wrath or some type of board wipe. But he's got all open mana, 3 cards in his hand, probably a counter in there. At least I'd like to think so. So he is most likely going to probably seal the deal, because, I mean, he's always going to get the... That still work, huh? That's awesome. Yep, so now he's got even more. He's got more bugs. Lots of draw. That's awesome. You gotta respect it. I mean, this deck is budgeted around $45, I think, so I'm not gonna complain. But we'll see. Got to play some fun cards, so I'm not gonna... Oh my god, and he's treasure boating. This dude's gonna have a full hand. That is pretty. Oh, and he... Okay, so he exiled to make it cost less. Smart for him. He's got 4 open lands, so he could have a hard counter spell. Could have a rewind, which I would run in there because that would cost 1 less, and then he could untap 4 lands, so he would net himself a mana. Brawl is pretty strong. That is really respectable. All right, got ourselves a Plains. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I want to play Brago, but I don't think he would get out. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to cast the rock. I think we'll see if he lets it through. It's through. All right. That's exciting. Okay, so we're going to move over to attack phase. And poor Gildy, he's getting all my beats. I feel bad for him. But that's just what's gonna happen, unfortunately. Hey War Poodle, how's it going? Alright. So basically what's gonna happen is Gildy's gonna, unless Gildy's got a big play. I hope. He's got 7 cards in his hand. So I'm hoping for big plays. That's the nice thing about playing a deck that does do enter the battle effects. Even if everything bounces back to your hand, you don't feel like you are at as big of a disadvantage because it's fun to get those effects. And if I wasn't staring down 2 counter spell decks, I would already have Brago out and we'd be making tokens and we'd be drawing cards. And it would be a crazy good time. But you gotta play for the game. And not coulda, woulda, shouldas. Alright, so let's see what happens. What does Gildy do? Ether returns 6. Okay, so he's returning 3 tokens, the bug, my rock, and my signet back to the hand. Respectable. Respectable. Nope, oh. Desertion. He's hard countering it. Oh. And a mana drain. Oh, waste those counters. Yes. Oh my god. Alright, so he's trying to return the permanents. QT tried to desert countering it. And Gildy just mana drained. Headset I am using. What is this thing? It's called an HX. Not entirely sure. I got it for Christmas. It's a Turtle Beach, I think. I got it for Christmas last year. But it's a pretty good headset. I also have a really nice microphone, but it gets in the way of my keyboard. So when I'm doing podcasts, I usually will use that microphone rather than the headset. Thank you. War Poodle works for GameStop, so she knows better than anybody what